crushed in the dark.
I think we're going.
Yeah.
What's going on? We good? We
Yep.
going?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Lost in the Dark's Dark Reflections tonight. Aaron and I are here to talk about a band and an EP that we fucking love. Tonight, we're talking Filth, their brand new self-titled EP, which came out on September 11th of this year. It's a 5-track EP. And for anyone that doesn't know about Filth, they are out of Shelby, North Carolina. To date, they have released at least 3 EPs, this being the third, and 1 full-length album since 2015. I discovered them last year, 2 years ago. I think last year, and I can't remember how. I feel like it was just like came up in like the YouTube suggestions or something like that. And or maybe did you show them to me? No, I think I showed them to you. I don't know, but they are just pure. Don't be around me. Pure fucking destruction, dude. Like absolute fucking chaos on a track. And yeah, we're here to talk about their brand new EP, fucking self-titled, which again, oh shit, I'm trying to get a good shot. Again, came out on hard copies, people, which again came out on September 11th.
I did not know that you got a physical copy of that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had to. So let's kick this off with doing we're gonna do another again. We're still kind of playing with this Dark Reflections episodes. We're still kind of figuring out the format a little bit for the new format. But last time we did one, we did a kind of a reaction to one of the new music videos. So we're gonna do that again here. So why don't you get that going, Aaron? We're getting fancy here, people. This is technical shit. Oh shit, I'm blurry. Hold on.
Doing some.
Let's see if that works.
All right.
There we go.
Let's see what we can do here.
Yeah, let's see if this fucking works. We don't know. Cavemen. Technology.
Yeah. Literally, like, all right. Can you see that?
There it is. Yes. Maybe get the there we go. Excellent.
All right. So
all right.
yeah, as you can see, I think this is the first single that they put out for this EP.
Yep. This is the first single and the 5th and final track on the EP. Entitled Hell.
Which I thought was kind of interesting. Yeah. Which I thought was kind of interesting that they put the first song or the first single as the last song on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, with the EP, like it's going to be kind of selective, I guess. But yeah, all right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Oh,
right.
off the rip, it starts so hard. Really good production.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking hard, dude.
Just let me guess.
What? Don't be near me.
Right?
Your meaning of perfection.
Such a fan of that.
So
And
fucking hard.
It's all over this record too. Like,
You're so sick of this cookie cutter bullshit. Only you will do this
God fucking damn it, dude. Are you fucking serious right now? That shit is so fucking hard. And I do want to say this is something I haven't mentioned yet. Filth consists of on guitars. God, I'm trying to read this. David Gant, Gantt, I believe. Vocals, Dustin Mitchell, bass, Jason Keating, and on drums, Kevin Daniels. And I gotta say, dude, Dustin on vocals is just another level, dude. His range, his gutturals are just ferocious, man. Like,
yeah.
And that's on the fuck that. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, I could do that. That would probably look better. That's on this EP. That's on fucking all of it. That's what, when I first heard a track by them, that's what immediately attracted me to this band. Was the vocals and the massive bone fucking crushing breakdowns, dude. Like, I love that shit.
It was, I think, like the one thing that I wish that they would, and maybe they did this on purpose, I'm not sure, but I remember because when I was listening to the Burton of Isolation, which was the full length that they put out in 2018, I noticed that they did a lot of like there was a lot of extra guitar stuff in it. There was a lot of like almost like new metal, like Korn sounding stuff on it, which I thought was really cool, especially for this kind of style and this sound. I think it complements it really well. There's not a whole lot of that on the newest EP. It's very much like this is like just as straightforward, just ugly sounding, like punch you in the face kind of like beat down hardcore kind of stuff, which I think honestly is one of the things that attracts it to, makes it like something that I definitely paying attention to. I'm a big fan of, or at least I have been in the last couple of years of I Declare War, and the vocalist of Jamie Hanks is on the first song. It's called Fear, which is just punishing. Like,
oh my god,
one of the heavier songs on it, and that's, I mean, I don't know, like they're all pretty much there. Like this, and that's kind of the thing, is like this sound, like from that single that we just played to, like, it kind of like spans the rest of the EP. That's kind of what it all kind of sounds like, with a little bit more of a variance to it. I think that like the EP in itself, we were talking about, it's about 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like quick in and out kind of stuff. Lessons Learned being the middle track, I think it really is like, it's like a shot, man. Like that song, and it's
shot of whiskey.
Yeah, like there's
moonshine.
Like, even the shortest songs are like just a punch in the face.
Oh
like,
my god,
that's one of the, I think that's one of the strengths of this EP, is that they do a lot with a very short amount of time, and they're able to kind of like just grab you by the throat and just like make you like pay attention to this while it's on and stuff. So I think it's really cool. I think there's a lot to talk about with it.
Yeah, you want to put it on repeat. Like, you just want to listen to it over and over and over, because it's just so fucking pummeling.
Right.
What you just said about Fear, that first track, and I say this a lot about albums we talk about. Like, I guess I don't know. I kind of like, I don't know if I do it on purpose or not, honestly, but I always end up finding a song where I'm like, if I want to show someone how this band sounds, this is the track. Like, this is the track. And for me, that one was Fear, the first track. Yeah. Like, I really felt like it was pure fucking just neck breaking ambient breakdown glory. It starts off with such an amazing track, and then finishes on Hell, which is outstanding. You know what I mean? Like you said, they do a lot with a very short amount of time, and it makes you just want to keep listening, wanting more. And yeah, it's, oh my god, dude.
I
Ever
don't,
since I found these guys, I've wanted to see them so bad.
yeah. Oh yeah,
No,
absolutely.
it's gonna be fucking insane in that pit.
I like I would love to see them with Traders and
Oh,
Spite and
oh,
um Falsifier. I think would be
oh
sick.
shit.
just just the like the most violent, like ugly show you could possibly
That's
imagine.
basically it. Yeah,
Those three.
it'd be up there.
I would have said the Noose, honestly. Like that song really stuck
Mm.
out to me. The Noose or Insecurities, I think, are two of the stronger ones off of it. That really just kind of like, you know, and it mostly I think it's just a lot of the vocals on it. A lot of the vocals on the Noose. They're really sick. Yeah, I've been like kind of like I know we've been talking about this band and I've been following them for a short amount of time. I mean, they've only been around since 2015, it looks like.
We think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Possibly. They don't really have a whole
Possibly.
lot out, we discovered.
Yeah, we couldn't find many look a lot of bios or anything.
Yeah.
So
The thing that really got me kind of paying attention a little bit more to them was they put out, it looks like that was this year, or two of them was. I don't know, I could be wrong. That's just what I got on Spotify. They put out three covers of, like, there's District of Misery from Oceano, there's JFC from the Acacia Strain, there's Unanswered from Suicide Silence, and
mhm.
all three of those are like, for one, being from that kind of era, from that kind of like familiarity with those songs, and hearing it from a band like this that has kind of a different spin on the deathcore sound, is like they just take these songs and it's just like just add that extra little like aggression to it, I think. um
Yeah.
and even like in which is interesting because the songs, but like the original songs are already like iconic for that reason. So that was kind of when I started paying attention to them, and then I heard there was Hell, and then they put out Fear, and then after that, like the full EP and stuff, and like I've kind of been hooked on it. I just wish that it was longer, but
Right.
I think that that's gonna warrant a future full length,
Oh yeah.
and and that's like I was saying, the only thing that I wish that they would have maybe done a little bit more on is um just kind of adding that little sense of like the ambience, that little like they had a couple of songs on the last album I was talking about where they do some like kind of like almost like Corn sounding stuff, like Corn, like Slipknot kind of style stuff, which I think added a lot to a lot of the songs that kind of took them in an interesting direction. Whereas this EP is just a straight just like there's none of
Crusher.
that. It's a quick in and out, like you know beat you up kind of a release. I think it's really sick.
Yeah, yeah, and like you were talking about the covers, that's something we've talked about a lot on here. Is a lot of bands. There's two ways to do a cover. Pretty much, it's like you do the carbon copy, or you like eyes it and put the band name in front of the eyes. So like I think the most recent one we talked about, or the one we talk about the most probably, is the Holy Diver,
Mm.
Kill Switch Engage cover. They Kill Switch Engaged eyes it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? They added their own element. They didn't just do a carbon copy. And yeah, that is definitely they filth eyes it for sure. And yeah, I love that element for sure. That yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, dude. And that yeah, everything on this EP is just absolutely fucking bone crushing. And I think you're right. It leaves like I said, you just want it on repeat. And yeah, I do hope to see a full length from them again. And obviously to see them live would be another fucking level. Like,
yeah.
and we were going to.
Yeah.
We had tickets to a show this year.
I feel like we've had multiple occasions to see them. They just fallen through like
Yeah,
one reason or
something.
another. Like I feel like they've been on like at least the last like two or three that we talked about going to, and it just hasn't worked out. So
Well,
they're kind
all
of,
because of fucking 2020.
yeah,
Like fuck. Yeah, we actually
Even
were going to see them like 2 or 3 times this year.
yeah,
Yeah.
even I was gonna say even before the whole mess of what's happening.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, man. It's and I've being like I kind of got quite a bit into the sound last year. Like this specific kind of like down tempo, just like really aggressive sounding stuff. And it's been bands like Filth and Traders specifically that really kind of like got me on this path of like trying to find this kind of sound and stuff. And I think it's cool that there's bands that are doing this and that are taking like the the idea of like a breakdown and mixing it with hardcore, but also like keeping the tempo so that it's like just like slower all the way through, so that it's very like groove oriented and stuff, and it's not so much like when I need something that just like I don't care. I just want something that just I can't turn up loud enough. Like
Yeah.
I look for this kind of style. Like I
Yeah.
look for like just stuff that like really kind of like like puts gas in the tank. You know what I mean? That just kind of like that really gets you going or whatever. And that's this EP does that fully. With
Absolutely.
with maybe I guess I would have like maybe a little more speed. I like because that's just me. I don't know. I like a good mix of like the faster, slower stuff. But that's not really what this style is. Um,
Right.
so yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, it's fucking outstanding. And yeah, you just hit it on the head. Honestly, it's fucking relentless. Everything they do is relentless. Like it's just they knocked it out of the park with this one, and it makes you go, God, I want the full length. Holy shit. I can't wait. And I don't even know if they're working on anything, but
Yeah,
man,
because to me,
for
yeah,
that sound to come out of a 4-piece, dude, like holy fucking shit, man.
yeah,
Like they are just, it's such a massive bone crushing sound. And like you said, yeah, that was the perfect way to say it. When you want something you just can't make loud enough, this is it. Like
yeah.
this is some of the hardest fucking shit out there right now, and I absolutely fucking love it. um so yeah, you got anything else?
Um, other than kind of just reiterating like the fact that and it's hard to say whether or not like this was supposed to be or like this is like some of these songs or like this kind of style is going to be leading towards the next album, but for whatever case of it, man, like I'm like I said, I'm growing to be a big fan of this sound. More so than I probably was at the start. I'm not really sure why. It just kind of grabbed me a little bit differently recently. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I think it's something to pay attention to,
Yes.
and I for being as new of a band as they are, I'm kind of because they they've been around for a few years, but they're not really until recently they haven't been like super talked about. So I feel like they're still kind of underground. They're still kind of unknown at this point, and I'm pretty excited to see what they do in the future, kind of coming off of this and having this kind of sound and seeing like the differences between we talk about all the time like the evolution of it or like the changes and stuff. And I think that like this sound that's on this EP mixed with some of the extra stuff that they were doing could serve for something pretty insane and almost like could almost like change this style. I think like they have some stuff that I've heard that is like I've definitely been seeing a lot of like the new metal aspects of things, but like the better parts of new metal, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the that kind of like rawness to it, that kind of like honesty that like that's just there's this is what this is this and it's very like direct and I think there's definitely a place for that. And I also feel like there's they've opened their sound and their style up to just go in quite a few different directions. So I don't know. I'm really excited to see where they go with it after this.
I am too, man. I am too. I think they're a really amazing band that yeah, I think they're one to watch for sure. I've loved them since the first track I heard by them, and I cannot fucking wait to see them live. Like that's yeah. So yeah, all right, we'll wrap this one up, buddy. Everyone, fucking check out Filth's new self-titled EP. This is the cover right here. It's a 5-track EP, and it will kick you in the dick. It will fucking break your neck. It's fucking amazing. Absolutely, just goddamn, like huge shout out to them. Like just the fucking best, dude. Just the best. We can't wait to see them live, and we can't wait to see what they have coming in the future as well. So, we hope you all enjoyed this episode and enjoy the new EP from Filth as much as we do. It's fucking incredible. But until, as always, we got plenty coming soon. But until next time, everyone, blast this shit. And while you're doing it, raise your fucking horns, bang your heads. We love you all to death. Good night.